there was something that caught my attention there. At 5:30 in the morning, I thought I was the only one being put through this torture chamber. But then I saw 500 people standing there. Everybody is fresh. Everybody is wearing a big smile on their face. They are eagerly waiting for the Lord's darshan. And the Lord is being glorified by the Vedic mantras being chanted. Various hymns being recited. The Lord's idol being covered with various different things. Turmeric paste, sandal paste and whatnot. And then what happens? In my glorious summer vacation, we come back home, eat breakfast. Just when I am thinking, okay, now this is over, I have to go back to the temple again at 11 o'clock. And again, I see the same 500 people still there. Again, more and more glory being chanted, more and more Vedic hymns, more and more of glorification of the Lord continues. Then what happens? Then we come back home, eat lunch, take rest. What happens? In the 5:30 in the evening, we have to go to the temple again. Every day, we had 3 visits to the temple, and the evening the crowds have increased multifold. Thousands of people have come, more and more glorification of the Lord, music concerts being done, and this was my summer vacation. Thank you very much, my dear Father. I did not understand the significance of this. But I asked my father, who is very, very knowledgeable about the temples of India, I asked him, was there any special event being celebrated whenever we went to this temple in Srirangam during our summer holidays? Was something being done specifically? He said, no, they were normal days. Practically, any temple you take, there is one particular day where that day is specially meant for celebrating the day on which that Lord established himself in that particular form, in that particular temple. And they will not just celebrate that one day, they will celebrate the 15 days leading to that. The celebrations will increase in intensity and it will reach its peak on that day, and then they will celebrate also 15 days after that. This was the day after which the Lord established himself. This was the second day, third day and so on. And they will take an entire month off the calendar to celebrate the fact that the Lord kindly establishes himself in that particular temple, in that particular form. And then, practically any temple you take, you will hear numerous stories of that Lord in that particular form, blessing numerous devotees, appearing in front of numerous devotees, giving divine messages, uplifting them from difficulties and rescuing them from calamities and so on. You know what they will do? They will take 3 days out of the calendar for each such occasion. After completely running out of all the reasons, after exhausting everything, the normal days will be the days like the one I saw in Srirangam, where they have exhausted all the reasons, but we will still glorify you. Having taken this information from my father, I was sitting in my apartment in California. I was thinking about our beloved Bhagavan. Swami, if in one temple, when you appeared in one form and you appeared, gave darshan to a few devotees, uplifted a few devotees from calamity, rescued a few devotees from calamity, Bhagavan, if they can find that good enough reason to celebrate that glory for an entire year, here you are, the Yuga Avatar. All the names and all the forms of all the religions are pointing to you. How many millions of devotees you have rescued from calamities? How many divine messages you have been continuing to give even till this day, Bhagavan? How much we should be celebrating you? How much we should be celebrating you, Swami? Even if I bring together all the construction material in the world, the bricks and the stones and the cement and the concrete and the wood, Swami, will I be able to build enough temples to celebrate your glory, Bhagavan? Is it even possible? It is just not possible, Swami, how much we should be celebrating you. Brothers and sisters, a very beautiful journey by His grace started in my heart. The journey that continues till today, and I pray that continues forever. I started wondering, Swami, how will I celebrate your glory? And that Bhagavan came back with a message, Are Mooda Mate. That is how he always addresses me. You You fool. Why do you want to build a temple for me outside of you? Build a temple inside of you. When you build a temple, I shall come and establish myself firmly in the temple of your heart. And then you can celebrate the glory. Then I thought, Swami, I have seen all these Vedic hymns being chanted in all the temples. I don't know any Vedas. I don't know any mantras. All I know is a few bhajans, that too with questionable knowledge. Swami, where will I start? But I realized, Swami, there is no harm in inviting you into this temple. I invited the Lord with a bhajan. Man mandir mein aao Sai, Sai Bhagwan, darshan dikhao. Man mandir mein aao Sai. As I started singing this, oh Lord, come and establish yourself in this heart, I could hear Swami laughing. You fellow, you want me to come and establish myself in the temple of your heart? Make it a temple first. Swami, how will I make this heart a temple of yours? How? The bhajan came back with an answer. It is so easy to make our heart the Lord's temple, and this is how you do it. Sada nirantara Bhaj Sai Ram, Giridhar Nagar, Natvar Sham, Sai Bhagwan, darshan dikhao. What a beautiful message. Sada Nirantara Bhaja Sai Ram. Keep chanting the name of the Lord Sai Ram constantly. That is the foundation stone for this temple. The temple shall be built. The heart shall become his temple. And the Lord will establish himself firmly so that his glory can be celebrated constantly like they are celebrating in these temples every day. Then I wondered, Swami, where exactly will I start celebrating your glory? Is there a logical point in time where I can start your glory? You are Achyuta, Ananta Narayana, infinite. Where will I start? The clock goes back to 1926 when the Lord, out of his divine compassion, chose to descend upon the earth. In order to understand the significance of the Lord descending upon the earth and how great it is for mankind, the Lord pointed me to a beautiful devotional song in the language Tamil. There is this devotional song, but even though it is a devotional song, it is not on Lord Shiva, it is not on Lord Rama or Krishna. Interesting. The composer of the song, he was so overwhelmed. He was in awe. His jaws dropped. Instead of looking at the Lord Krishna, Lord Rama or Lord Shiva, he looked at Mother Yashoda. He started wondering, Enna tavam seidane Yashoda? Engum nirai parabrahmam unnai amma endralaikka enna tavam seidane? Amma Yashoda, what penance did you do? What is the secret? Reveal to me. Tell me, Amma Yashoda, I want to know, because this supreme consciousness, all pervasive Parabrahmam, crystallizes, takes a human form as Krishna and calls you Amma. What a blessing you got, Amma. Tell me, how did you get the secret? How did you get it? How did you get this? Such a great blessing from the Lord. The Lord is addressing you as mother. As I was meditating upon this song, it took 1 year for me to understand and digest the love the composer had for the Lord of the universe, that he is awestruck by the blessings a fellow devotee, a fellow human being got. But then, at the end of the meditative process, I had a big smile on my face.